Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're all having a splendid evening. Tonight we're back with another retro rip here, 1990 tops, except this week we're doing a box of jumbo packs, whereas last week we did cello, of course, looking for the legendary Frank Thomas No Name on front, and also a ton of other variation error cards that are in this set that we talked about last week, the blacklist border cards, the blank backs, the blank fronts. So many different variations, but primarily looking for the Frank Thomas No Name on front, which is a very tough card to track down. So let's go ahead and get to ripping here. I'm not going to waste any more time, but every pack has 43 cards. I think it's like 1,200 cards in total. Something like that. These were $1.49 back in 1990. So I'm going to pull them all out. And right off the bat, there's Mike 5041 that says, let's get it started. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate that. Hoping for some good luck tonight. We struck out last week, but I said I'm not going to give up. You guys are probably thinking, John, what are you doing? You're crazy. Stop blowing your money on junk wax. But you're probably right. I probably am crazy because I cannot seem to give the search for this card up. Wanted it for a very long time, so maybe we will get lucky tonight. So I just savagely tore all these packs out of here, so let's start ripping them. James Reynolds, what's happening? Says, how much are these? A box of these is generally around 40 to 50 bucks for jumbo. Cello, you're looking at between like 30 and 40, something like that. But I figured at the very least, I'll get some Frank Thomas rookie cards again and go ahead and hand put together the set, which is always fun, like we used to do when we were kids. But, I mean, it kind of takes a while to try and track down some of these blacklist variations because it's hard to tell. You have to look pretty close. Same with the blank backs and whatnot, stuff like that. You have to look at every single card, like scrutinize, breaks and stuff. Hopefully we get the No Name on front tonight, man. That'd be pretty awesome. My favorite player right now, probably Miggy, I would say. That's what I'm thinking. Hunter B says, the past is alive. Would you be happy with a second-year Ken Griffey card? Yeah, of course. That's a pretty awesome card, too. And also, I don't know, that's an error variation as well. I was talking to someone about that. Have it right next to me from the last box I pulled. Jim McMantle, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And thank you for being here. The variation with the scab or bloody elbow there, Topps actually went through and corrected that right after. So I don't know how many of that card are out there, but people are selling those like kind of high prices on eBay, from what I've been told, because of that that bloody scab. And there's wicked discounts. It says, hope all is well. Check out our 25 Days of Christmas. Hey, thanks a lot, Wicked. I appreciate that, man. Definitely check out Wicked Discounts if you're not subbed to him already. Been doing this series 25 Days of Christmas every day this month, so if you haven't checked that out, definitely go and do so. Give him a sub. I think he's getting close to, I think, what, 1,200, 1,300 now? Thanks a lot, Wicked. I appreciate that. And there's Brandon Aldoff. It says, your turn for a big pull. Well, thank you very much, Brandon. Appreciate you being here as well. Hopefully, we do see a big pull tonight. That'd be pretty awesome. I like this set. I mean, I have like a new found love for 90 Tops. I liked it a lot when I was a kid, and then years later, kind of turned my back on it and was like everyone else. It's absolute trash, junk wax. And then the last couple of years, I've acquired a newfound love for 90 Tops. I love error cards too, so once the video is over, I'll go back through and see if I can find some of these blacklist error cards. They're tough to pull though. But definitely a different set for the time. The color variations and the borders and everything else. Joe's Card Corral's in here. What's happening, man? So I haven't seen any yet. Nice thing about these is that you obviously can't search them like you can with the regular 90 Tops wax packs. Somebody when we had the last stream said that, oh, I forget who it was. They bought 3 cases of 90 Tops, just regular wax packs, and pulled the No Name on front out of one of the boxes. So the origins of the card are definitely known, but I've heard rack packs, I've heard jumbo, I've heard cello, I've heard regular wax. kind of misleading. There's a Nolan Ryan strikeouts card there. Baines, Boggs. I remember the last box being like this, where they're all shuffled around. Hey, Waxman68, thank you guys all for being here. But I want to say that I think this is one. I got this box off of eBay. This is like right after I did the last rip of these, the cello box. I was like, I need to buy another one of those, the jumbo, because I always heard there's Albert Bell. Juan Gonzalez is in this set. I always heard jumbo rack packs were the way to go to find that card. And I've heard cello. I mean, I've heard it all in certain locations in the U.S. Hey, Alex RCM, what's happening, man? And Austin Farmer and everybody else. Sorry, I missed you guys there. I just went right into it. Jerome Walton was a big prospect back in 1990. Gold Cup card. But, I mean, I haven't noticed any variations for the blacklist border yet. Greg Vaughn, another big prospect back then. Still no sign of Frankie here. I was actually going to do a toy video tonight, and I was sitting there on Photoshop, like, you know, thinking of things. I was like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I must have ADHD or something. I was like, yeah, you know what? It'd be a lot more fun to just go and rip that box of Naughty Jumbo open, because I've had this for like a week or something like that. I'm just going to rip that instead and look for that Frank Thomas, because I've been looking at it every single day like, I wonder if that card is in there. Maybe. Well, better find out. No better time than now. Kind of, I mean, I could slow down if you guys want me to. Gives me more time to look at the borders on here. So sorry. James Reynolds is not the G.I. Joe one, right? I was actually doing the TMNT one. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a new logo and stuff for this video and everything else. Sitting in Photoshop, and I'm like, yeah. As much as I want to do that right now, I'd rather rip some packs open and try to find this error card. Hey, Triple C's, what's happening? Todd Zeal, another big prospect. That was probably like a, I don't know, $10 card back in 1990, maybe even more. Eric Plonk. Brendan Opp says, I looked through my 91 comments for the Witten tonight, no luck. Oh, that stinks. I have to do the same thing. I haven't done it yet. I have a bunch of boxes of baseball cards at my parents' house, like a lot of them, and like all junk wax commons for the most part. A lot of 91 tops, though. The Mark Witten error card is a nice one to find. I actually have a box of 91 tops, and thought about like ripping it open a few times just to find that card, but it's got to be a tough one to pull because of how much value it still has. People are still paying $100 for that card, not slabbed, so must not be too many of them out there. Nothing really great yet. I mean, Larry Walker rookie's in here, Gonzalez. There's a Puckett. I haven't even seen too many Hall of Famers yet. Show Yankee says, I have dibs to buy Frank. Hunter says, I love all the toys from the 80s and early to late 90s. Well, I do too, man. So hopefully you enjoy watching videos. I try to make more about toys, but it gets difficult sometimes. For me to make you know, one video on like a toy collection, it probably cost me like $1,000 or more. Compared to opening a box, it's like $40. Bernie Williams rookie card, not a bad one there. No error variation on this one that I see, at least. Hey, Austin Farmer, thanks, man. Thank you for being here. There's Jay Hadley says, let's find the Thomas No Name on front. You know what? I have some G1 Transformers as well, James, in a box. I actually bought a lot at an auction like a year ago, and got a good bit of them, like the Decepticon and things like that. A. Bartlett Giamatti, always liked him. No longer with us for quite some time now. Yount. Not to mention, I mean, this is a card that I've been intrigued by since, I don't know, I first heard about it in probably like the mid-90s, maybe a little earlier. But, you know, to buy a box of these for $40, $50 and rip these open in search of a very legendary and valuable card, as opposed to like ripping a box of like 75 tops and paying 10 grand for it to pull the Yount and the Brett rookies. I think I will take my chances on a $40 box of tops looking for this one instead. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just pretty pricey. Chet Lemon says, can someone explain why Thomas was the only no name on front from this set? You'd think there'd be a whole sheet. There definitely was other cards that were also excluded the names on the front as well. If you look on eBay right now, you'll see some of them. James says he used to have the no name on front. That's pretty freaking awesome. Even if you like search online, like the most recent one that sold, I think sold for, I don't know, was it like $5,000 or close to $5,000 end of October? And gets me every single time. His name's just like every single time. But there's a Frank Thomas rookie card. Maybe it's a blank back. No, not that lucky. Still really awesome to finally find it after ripping through like, I don't know, close to half the box. Awesome card from all of our, most of our childhoods. There's Central Florida Pickers. It says, found a sealed 98 Donruss hobby box yesterday. Would you open or sell possible Red Crusade cards and other numbered cards? 98 Donruss. I vaguely remember that set. I guess I would check and see. Me personally, I'd rip them open, but if there's some rare parallels in there, maybe check and see what they're going for. And maybe you can get rid of that box and buy a box of something else. Buy a box of these and look for the no name on front card. Thank you very much for that, Central Florida Pickers. Please check them out if you haven't yet. 98 Donruss. I'm trying to think of what the design for those. My card knowledge, like 97 or 98 to like 2003 is pretty awful. Just because I wasn't around the hobby then. I just didn't do it. Didn't buy packs or anything else. So Jason Madison says use whiteout. I want to say somebody did that. I think it was Craig B, who might be in here. Scribbled out Thomas's name and sent it to my brother. Yeah, that gets me every freaking time with that Frank Thomas. Tom Gordon Gold Cup. I'm going to slow down a little bit so we can actually see the players and enjoy them. Yeah, I figure at the very least I can put together, I don't know, probably 2 sets of these. Now, I still have a box of 90 Topps rack from Jay Hadley sent me. So, I don't know if I'm going to do a 90 Topps rip every single week. That might be kind of tedious and everyone might hate me for it. But I definitely do want to find this card, and I'd much rather, you know, spend 40, 50 bucks here and there for boxes of these than try to shell out like $5,000 for the Thomas. Plus, not to mention the excitement of pulling out of a pack. I can only imagine whoever that was that found that a few weeks ago. I can only imagine that excitement. What's up, Chuck Chicago? How you doing, man? Gem Mint says, did you see a no name on front Thomas at the National? You know what? I did not. I was definitely looking around for stuff like that and didn't see one. But there, I don't know, the National's like overwhelming. There's like so much to look at, and I feel like I'm not gonna have enough time in one day to look at everything, so I kind of like rush around there. Maybe if we go back this coming year, I'll spend some more time. Weird looking Drew Hall. Good to hear, Chuck. Jeff Juden, our buddy Joe's Card Corral's favorite player. He actually just uploaded a video a little bit ago. If you don't know Joe's Card Corral, he is one of our childhood best friends. He's got a channel now. He just put a video today, and first one in quite a while. I was watching it before I went live on here. Hey, Nick Baker, thanks, man. Joe's Card Corral, there he is right there. I just looked up Dennis Cook 93 upper deck. That's the most hideous card of all time. If you want a good laugh, or if you're feeling down in the dumps, go and check out the Dennis Cook 93 upper deck. In the back of the card, he's got this homicidal look on his face, holding a bat. Not somebody you want to see in a dark alley with that face, unless you were properly armed. Dennis Cook, yes, Dennis Cook, the pitcher, Dennis Cook holding a bat. And there's another one. Oh. Another Thomas, but no such luck. This one's cut weird, too. Maybe not. It's just off center. It looked weird for a second there. Bottom left. Oh, Frank, you're killing me. You give me a heart attack. Triple C's, what a tease he is. He is an absolute tease. Schilling, my second year Schilling. Maybe he'll get in the haul someday. Yeah, I think there's only like, I don't know, supposedly like 200 some no name on fronts that are actually registered out there, like probably like graded. From what I heard, Rob G says, "How did you hear about somebody pulling no name on front Thomas card a few weeks ago?" Somebody actually said it in the last when we did this rip last week on the Cello box. Somebody said, I think it was back in the game collecting. Or they said it on there. They saw it on there, something like that. It wasn't him that did it. It was somebody else that bought 3 cases of these. I want to say a case of like 20 boxes of regular wax packs will probably run you like, I don't know, $250, $300, which is kind of, I don't know, a high price to pay for 90 tops, and then to not find the error card, you just lost $300. So it's a big risk you take. I was looking at vending boxes on there, thinking like maybe those cards got slipped in the vending boxes. I think those are going for around like 200, 250, something like that. There's the Frank Thomas scab card again. Pretty common though. I don't even know if I've seen the corrected version. Now I kind of want to go after that one. Shane B says, there it is. Love that card. I definitely always like that one too. Cool looking back at these 88 tops. Still probably have like, I don't know, half the box left. Looks like. Hey, Ghostface. Thanks, man. Thank you for stopping in here. And same to you, Austin Farmer. No name on front. Asking price is $6,000. It's yours when I'm game, or when you're GM. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate that, Austin. Frank Thomas scab card. Hey, AF. Same to you, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Ethan says, I have old G.I. Joes and 10 at my mom's from the 80s. That's pretty awesome. Ben McDonald, hot card from 1990. Will now probably get you about a nickel if you're lucky. And I missed. Chuck Chicago says, hit the like button for John. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, Carlos. Thank you as well for being here. Abbott Gold Cups, second year. Smoltz. Ethan says, TMNT, not tent. That's pretty sweet, though. And our buddy Sabo. One of these days, we are going to go to his house in Akron, and I got to do a break with him or rip a box of something like that he's in, like 88 Fleer. Something. Got to do a live rip with Chris Sabo himself. That would be freaking awesome. Probably ask like for like $5,000 to do it. Randy Johnson. I thought that might have been a border error, but it's not. Nick Baker says, I'm now collecting NES baseball games in a box. That's awesome, man. Always like that Bonds card. Yeah, I didn't realize, like, I don't know, you can get NES games in the box with the manual and stuff for, like, not that much money. Depending on what it is. If they're sealed, you're going to pay several $100 for them and then some. But a lot of times you can get those games for $10, $15. I was looking at some on there recently because if and when I ever do the retro game night, I will, I don't know, I'd like to buy the games in the box and actually have them. Legends of the Diamond NES game back in the game collecting says, you know what, that sounds so familiar. Juan Gonzalez on top, cut horribly. No kind of border error on that one. I'll have to go back through all these and see if there's any like blank backs or anything. Must be kind of hard to pull. Back in the game collecting, now that you're in here, it was in one of your live streams, wasn't it, where somebody pulled the no name on front, or they were talking about pulling it or something like that, bought 3 cases of wax packs and pulled it? I think it was you that somebody said that about. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Criterium Racer, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here as well. And Quisenberry, another bad omen. DC fan Chris, thanks, man. Yeah, actually, I thought about asking Eric if he wanted to come over here and rip this box with me. I'm sure he appreciates all your well wishes. Puckett. BITG says, yeah, Frank B. send real-time pictures was nuts. Like 80 francs and 1 no name on front. That's freaking awesome, man. So, right here, it was out of a wax pack. So if you want to take your paycheck and buy a bunch of cases of 90 Tops wax packs, you might find that card. I might be doing the same thing next. 357 Mag, what's happening, man? It says only 191 front in PSA 10. You know what? I think that card is, maybe it's not PSA 10, but I want to say the most expensive 91 front on eBay right now is like 20 grand. I want to say it's autographed too, but I don't know if it's PSA. It might be BGS. Donald Harris. I don't really remember that card at all. James Reynolds says you guys should do more videos together. The shopping vids are entertaining. We haven't been out anywhere together in quite a while. It's been probably a month or more. Brittany and I have been going out. She's been sitting around watching me buy baseball cards and probably getting real irritated by it. Oh, my apologies for that. Sitting around the honey hole BSing for like an hour about error cards. I'm sure she loves it. Dragon fan Tim says, John, just go to the University of Akron. He will be in the baseball department since he is a coach there. That is definitely true. Might Be Genius says, never let your hobby take over your life. I'm going to grab a steak at Longhorn. Peace. See you later, Might Be Genius. Thanks for stopping by. And Triple C says, so is it possible to pull name on front and one with name in same case box? That's what it seems like. Joe's Card Corral, no problem, man. You definitely have to come out sometime soon. If you want to, text me this weekend and take you out to the new honey hole and find some cool stuff. What did my girlfriend say? I missed it. Maybe she didn't say anything. Austin says Jazz Brothers Sabo Rip docu-series. That would be sick. Joe Santo, I got a 1990 Donruss pack and got the Griffey Diamond King and Griffey 365 out of it. Same pack. That's pretty awesome. Second year Griffies. Joe Yankee, I just opened 1093 Top Series 1 rack pack. 0 Jeters, I swear. 4 Sabos. That is your luck. Hey, Legion. Joe Yankee, that's definitely your luck. Hopefully we break that luck tomorrow with the 93 score. BITG says, poor BITG gets left out of the honey hole. You can definitely come there, man. You're not that far away from us, are you? Like 2 hours or something like that, I think. Atlee Hammaker, almost looks like a fake face he's wearing, like a mask or something like that. That was Brittany. What did Johnny say? I missed it. I was in the other room. Probably for the better. Now, I was just saying how much you love to and enjoy sitting there at the honey hole while we're talking about error cards and whatnot. Looks like Bon Jovi. All right, so 2 Thomas rookies so far. I don't have super high hopes to finding this card in here, but you never know, though. Koufax, turn back the clock. I could probably put together this entire set after this rip. I would think so, at least. Should be able to. Randy Kramer. 357 Magus says honey hole is on Austin Farmer's bucket list. Well, if you come up here, we'll definitely go, man. Brittany says not the stinky, creepy flea market. Yeah, she hates the other one we went to. The other one we went to where a guy was selling Ken Griffey Sr. 1990 Fleer cards for, I think it was $120 for 90 Fleer Ken Griffey Sr. And like there were some 90 Tops in there too. Like they're in a binder. So like this card, Jeff Hamilton, this would be like probably $60 with the one vendor. The place she's talking about we went to. Chuck Chicago says, just laugh out loud. Did John take you to the clutter house, Brittany? I think he's referring to the junk store, and she will not go in there. The junk store is awesome, but pretty picked over nowadays. I went there over the weekend and left empty-handed. Delano DeShields rookie card, another one that caused quite a fuss in 1990. Jose Uribe, wrong set on that one. Hunter says, when I was at my local antique mall, they had some old baseball cards and some old toys from the 20s or 30s. That's pretty awesome. Wonder how much they were asking for those. There's the honey hole, actually. He had a Musial rookie card, a Yogi Berra rookie card, Robin Roberts, and I think there's one more. I can't remember who it was, but was so tempted to buy. At least the Robin Roberts was $50. I think it was 1949 Bowman, I want to say. And they're all in decent shape. The Musial rookie was $175. The Yogi Berra was a PSA 5. I think it was $300. Hey, Todd Richardson, what's happening? I almost left there with the Cal Ripken Jr. 82 tops traded for, I think he wanted 65 for that, which going by online prices is actually a good deal. It's like 20 or 30 bucks less than online prices for that card. It's in really good shape too. Almost bought it, but I bought 92 Bowman set instead just because I've wanted that one for so long. I had to have it. So I'm thinking maybe next weekend I might get the Ripken. Maybe I'll ask for it for Christmas. I don't know. And there's Sosa rookie card. First time seeing that. Pretty badly off center. Still a cool one, and he has his back. So 65 raw. Yeah, I think I looked online for that one. I want to say the Ripken 82 tops traded. They usually sell for like around $90, maybe sometime a little more. Joe's Card Corral says, "There's the honey hole. What about glory hole?" You might find one in there if you walk around long enough. Maybe the stinky flea market, you might find one there too. Hey, Joe Mansman. Chris Bolton says, need more Canseco's. I think we only saw one so far in this set, or in this box. Eric Anthony, another big name back then. There's LA Collection. What's happening, man? Leon says, Goonies never say die. Another Schilling second year card. Chuck. Yikes. Joe crossed the line a little on that one. WBJJ says, bathroom is nasty in there. Yeah, you would definitely know. Brittany definitely knows because she used it. Brad G says, did you all ever call your friend and act like you found old cards and didn't have a Beckett and had him look up straight fire? I feel like we probably did that back in the day. I would not doubt it. Triple C's. Joe Manson, we found 2 Frank Thomases, but unfortunately not the name on front. And we found a couple of Ken Griffey Jr. scab cards, as they call them. Joe's Card Curl is an adult channel. Yeah, I guess you gotta throw more words like that around on here so I don't get shut down for like not using profane language. Ripken All-Star card. I missed some of these. Let me see here. Card Boulevard says, how much do these cellos sell for? The jumbo packs usually between 40 and 50 bucks for a box. And the cellos are usually like between 30 and 40. Which is kind of, I don't know. It seems like a steep price to pay for 1990 tops because they really have no value. But like I was saying before, at the same time, the reason they're more money is because of the potential pulls for the error card. I'd rather buy a few of these and test my luck than, you know, empty my bank account and go buy the name on front. That's a lot more fun to pull up a pack. I think so, at least. I don't know what I would do if I found that. I really don't know. Probably be yelling like a little girl and the live stream would end abruptly. That's what I would say would happen. So we have, what, 6 packs left, including this one. Yeah, thank you guys all for being here. Ozzy, All-Star, Sparky Anderson looking like a very senile old man. Ripken again. Danny Gladden. Hey, Joe R., what's happening? It just says, I sold 5 92 Elite Series cards for $200, including the Griffey and Thomas being the best ones. Had to let them go. That seems like still a pretty good price to get for 92 Elite. Were those pack pulled, or did you buy those like years ago, or recently even? No, Dave Durango pulled, what, the 92 Donruss Elite Griffey out of a box, or out of a pack recently? Maddox Cubs attire there. Gary Thurman looking a little too happy on that one. Todd says he pulled a super short print out of 2019 Topps tonight. That's pretty freaking awesome, man. And then there were 5. Larry Nolan Ryan. And there's finally Larry Walker rookie card. You can usually find that card in like your 10-cent bin at card shows and whatnot, but still, a Walker rookie, not too shabby. Hey, Gorilla family, what's happening, man? And Marquise Grissom rookie, another hot one from the era. Hunter got a Cal Ripken short print. That's pretty awesome. Everyone's favorite old man, Charlie Huff. Or should I say immortal old man. So, rip this box. George, I always like that card. It looks so pissed off. Lee Smith. Hey, Nick. I think Eric's doing all right. I haven't seen him in almost a month, but I did tell him that I will come over and help him get caught up on packages and stuff if he wants me to, since he's still far behind. So I might try to do it this week if he wants me to. Joe's Card Corral. Just reading your comment there. Record Breakers, Coleman, Donnie Baseball. I always like that one. I haven't been doing a good job keeping my eye on the blacklist cards are so weird. I don't really know who even found out about those to begin with. The border is so narrow. It's like so hard to tell if there's anything wrong with it. They don't really regularly sell, but people list them for high values. Jeffries. And our buddy Greg Swindell, Davey Johnson. There's Polly Junk Wax. Says, I smell junk wax. She just left another stream to support my brother, John. Thanks for all you do. Well, thanks a lot, Polly Junk Wax. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for popping in. We are deep in the heart of the junk wax era tonight. But for good reason, though, to find legendary No Name on Front. Please take a second, check out Polly Junk Wax, and give him a sub if you haven't already. Good friend of the channel. And Chris Bolton says, I need me some more 90 Topps Commons. I'm sure I'll have plenty left over after I put together this set. I saw sets of these over the weekend for like, I think $3. And I didn't buy them because I was like, I'd rather put it together myself by hand. There's Nolan Ryan. I haven't seen that one yet, I don't think. JJ says, I found 10 Desert Shield cards at Hokey G's 2 weeks ago. That's pretty awesome. I was actually thinking about going there. I was going to go there yesterday, actually. And now that you said, I completely forgot about it. Primetime Deion Sanders. It's the second year for him. This rookie's an 89 Topps traded. Got so much junk wax piling up here, I'm drowning in it. Austin says, no, John, it's deep in the heart of Texas. Pretty sure that's trademarked and copyrighted. This is kind of a crap box, though, overall. Albert Bell. We found, like, what, 1 Griffey, Scab card, a Sosa, a Larry Walker, and 2 Thomases? Like, 1,200 cards? Come on. 2 packs left. Hopefully I can eat my words there and pull something nice. Hey, Boomslang, what's happening? Boomslang says, you should have bought that set. You could have put it out front and sell it as fireplace kindling. I definitely thought about it. Hey, Rick Gardner, what's happening? Nah, no luck on the no name yet. We did find 2 Thomas regular rookies, but no name on front. And we found a few Ben McDonald rookie cards. If I could just take those with me in my time machine and go back to 1990, I'd be a rich man right now. And then I could probably just buy that Frank Thomas NNOF front outright for $100. Chris Sabo turns up again. Mike says 2013 Triple Play is also great kindling. Truer words have never been spoken on that one, but don't say it too loud because Austin Farmer's in here and it's his favorite set of all time, so I don't want any hurt feelings in here tonight, please. I think we did pull a Wath and manager card. I wasn't even paying attention. And it takes us to one last pack with, looks like Donnie on the front of it here. Good old pack searching back in 1990. This is what it looked like. And it was freaking awesome, and we used to do it all the time when we were kids. Look how easy that was, though. Joe Yankee probably liked that one. There's Chad Hawkins just pulled that card, John. You deserve it. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. I saw you posted a video this morning. I think it was this morning. Didn't get a chance to watch it yet, though, Chad, but I'm definitely going to, probably tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you very much for that and being here. There's a Donnie baseball that's cut off again. If you guys aren't subbed to Chad Hawkins, please do so. I think he's getting close to, just hit 100 not too long ago, 100 subs. Nolan Ryan again, 5,000 Ks. And there's Walker rookie card again. And I'm down to like half the pack now. Charlie Huff, never a good sign. The immortal gatekeeper of eternity. Give us some luck, Tom Kelly. Tom Kelly's going to screw us over, I know it. Johnny Ray. And puck it in. We have a Stan Javier. No name on front again. But I'm not giving up because do you guys just want to hang out and rip the rack box too that I have? I have it sitting next to me if you want. Might as well go all out. If you guys are into that, then we'll do that. All right, Jimmy Mantle, everybody else on board. Let me grab the rack box that Jay Hadley sent, and we'll rip that. Might as well. If I can get to it. Everything is collapsing around me. Big ups to Jay Hadley for sending this box. And I'm gonna be swimming in junk wax here. It's already getting tough to breathe, but we're gonna get through it. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Jay Hadley, thank you very much, man. Sent these in. People from work are calling me right now, but I'm ignoring it. In order to find this card, this is getting intense. Mike says, well, now you got tons of fire starters. 90 Tops auction is coming, Chris Bolton. It is coming. And all the commons are starting at $1 a piece. Definition of manning up. You never know. It could be in here. It might not be in here. Oh, well. But at least we get to hang out and BS with each other. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to all you guys. It's a good time. I read all your comments. Cards are like real cold for some reason. Brittany, where are you at? I need your help opening these. Boomslang says, John, put your own set together and take it to the guy who was selling the set and sell it to him for $4. That's a good idea. Hunter says, I saw rack packs of 87 Tops in my local indoor flea market for $3 bucks? $3 a piece? That's expensive, man, unless Bonds is on the top. Austin Farmer, ignoring work phone calls for baseball card pack openings on YouTube. That's what I call the American dream. Yeah, it definitely is. There'll be some pretty pissed off people. John Wath and manager card in the first pack is never a good sign. I'll tell you that right now. There's Brandon Audaff again. Says, come on, John. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for sticking with us. Trying to live out the dream of pulling this card. Some people say grocery packs or rack packs can be found in this, but I don't know. I don't really remember ever hearing that the No Name on Front came out of regular wax packs, and then, you know, what's his name pulled one recently, so. And there's Terry. These are 1 per pack or in rack packs, the All-Star set. Rick Gardner, thanks, man. If you're in the area, let me know. Go out and buy some cards at some point. Delon DeShields with a very, it's either a UFO in the background or a dirty stain. You be the judge. David Wells looking like he's completely baked. Leland and Will Clark. Chris Callan says, Eric, are you aware of the Bernard Gilkey wrong back leaf error? You know what? I don't know if I've seen that before or not. Wonder if I have that one in the 90 leaf set. So check that out. Put on eBay as an error. Seriously, everybody else would do that. Delon DeShields UFO error card. $100. My money's on UFO. I hope so, at least. Eric Davis, All-Star insert card. I don't know if Jay Hadley's still in here or not. Home Alone 2, All Around Christmas is a great movie. Around Christmas is a great movie. James, yeah, we just watched that the other night. Watched it back to back at my parents' house. Nolan Ryan. So some of our awful omens are showing up now, and it's really disheartening. Second Wathen in what, the second pack or third pack? Robbing us of a potential name on front card. Crime Dog. Yeah, it's going to take me forever to go through all these and see if there's any of these supposed blacklist error card. I don't see any of them at all. I did not watch The Irishman yet. I definitely want to. I saw Joe Pesci's in that too. Some of you guys may remember Joe Pesci from the Joe Pesci Show on SNL. Played by Jim Brewer. It was awesome. Kenneth Griffin says there isn't even one of those no-name Topps Frank Thomas cards on eBay for sale. So it's likely one in a million, not worth buying a box. Yeah, I mean, like I said before, there's not many out there. There's a few in sold listings if you go on there in the last 3 months. There's a couple that sold that were graded. Yeah, I mean, they're super hard to find, but they're still out there, like I said, because somebody pulled one like a week or two ago out of a wax box. So these boxes are obviously all drying up. They'll be gone in a couple of years. There's Sosa rookie card again. So I figure, I don't know, they're not that expensive to buy a box of these, so why not try my luck here a little bit and have fun doing so. See if we can find it. But after going through that jumbo box, these cards, all the colors are starting to blend together. I mean, a lot of times I feel like you can probably find 90 Topps boxes at like antique malls for like $10. You might buy one of those and pull it out of there. You never know. No one knows how many there are in existence or in circulation. It's kind of this all legends and myths. Home Alone is definitely a classic Christmas movie. What else is there? I still need to watch The Night Before. I like that one a lot. That's definitely a new classic for me. Chris Bolton says, I can't find $10 for a box of anything anymore. That's true, man. Their prices are all going up. There's a Drysdale All-Star insert card. Yeah, even all the junk wax boxes are all going up. 88 Don Russ. Everything all going up. It's all drying up. That's why people are paying more money for it. Supply and demand. So it seems. Sparking Anderson, Ripken, McGriff. And there's Mike says you can get 2 boxes of 13 Triple Play for less than $10. And even then, they're probably still not selling. What's like the most valuable card in 2013 Triple Play? What is it, like? I don't know, maybe like $1 if you're lucky. And that would be like book value. I don't know of anyone that would actually pay $1 for any single card in that set. Surviving Christmas. I don't know if I've ever seen that one or not. It sounds familiar. So my next purchase that I want to get, I was talking to the guy at the Honey Hole, and he said that he has a baseball card vending machine, and now I want it. Because Kmart used to have a baseball card vending machine. They're like sticker machines, but you pay like, I don't know, $0.25 or 50 cents, and you got one card, and they came out in a little cardboard fold over. sleeve. It was usually always complete trash, like 89 Bowman common cards and stuff like that. I don't think I ever got anything good, but they would always advertise like a Griffey rookie on the front. But he said he has a baseball card vending machine, a few of them. He's like, yeah, I will, I'll sell you one if you want one. I was like, I don't even know what I would do with it, but that'd be so cool to have it. Once again, it might be my inner hoarder coming out again. Don't Call My Junk Wax says, going Elite Series hunting on my channel tomorrow. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. I don't think I'm subbed to you, Don't Call My Junk Wax, but I definitely will give you a sub after the video's over. Please, everybody else, do the same. And what year, Don Rossi, ripping open, man, looking for the Elite. No, I did one, 92 Don Rossi. I did a case of those a while ago and didn't find one. They say on average you should really find one per case, but I struck out, of course. Ruben Sierra All-Star card. That Ruben Sierra, his rookie card from like 87 Tops, the one vendor the flea market over the weekend had that's for sale for like 75 bucks. And there's no one near his table. It's like, where do you get your prices from? Yeah, it's always fun to look for elites. They still hold their value too. I've still never pulled one. That's something I need to do someday, but I can't find cases for like that cheap anymore, really at all. Christmas Vacation. I wanted to watch that tonight, then this rack box was really speaking to me from across the room. Todd says it's one per case and a half. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was like one in every 700 and some packs. I can't remember. Regardless, I still struck out 92 Don Russ and didn't find one and was cursing myself for it. Yount, still no sign of Frankie yet. Bernie Williams, rookie card, and no air. Wait, is that? No, it's not. Don't Call My Junk Wax says, I pulled a Howard Johnson back in 92. Got a feeling I'm going to hit the Ripken Auto. That's sick, man. I really hope you do. What time are you doing that tomorrow? And Brandon says, I got a 92 box Elite from a single box. That's what you're saying, man. That's freaking awesome. Eric had the same luck where he pulled the McGriff. I want to say it was like Children's Palace had packs of those. I think it was 91 Don Russ McGriff was in. But I think we bought one pack a piece and he pulled it and I was real mad at him. Which sounds about right. Because I still never pulled one to this day. Maybe someday. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking the stream out. Don't Call My Junk Wax or My Wax Junk. I'm sorry, I've been saying that wrong the entire time. Don't Call My Wax Junk. I will. I'll check that out tomorrow. I'll be in your live stream. Rooting for you to pull that. The 90 tops are just overtaking my entire room right now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Joe says there was a Christmas Story 2 with Daniel Sturgeon dad. That's pretty wild. LaRussa All-Star insert. Yeah, I was trying to think of like more movies that Daniel Stern was in, and Bushwhacked was the only thing that was coming to my mind. Which I used to like that one a lot when I was a kid. Gwen. Chris Bolton, build an addition on 90 tops. Best card room ever. That would be pretty sweet. Brent says, just sub the Don't Call My Wax Junk. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's an awesome name. I like that a lot. Very good name. Swimming in 90 Tops Commons. Ah, Brittany, you're killing me. My hands are tired from opening all these. I could severely use your help right now. I didn't know if she's still in here anymore. I think she got tired of all the John Wathen manager cards and took off. Rookie of the Year. That's the one. I definitely saw Rookie of the Year in the theaters. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I haven't seen that in a long time. Seen a lot of Eric Anthony cards. Hopefully he's not going to become a new bad omen. I didn't even see you say that, Brittany. Oh, well. next time you can help out. Maybe tomorrow. Chris says, is she camera shy? She's been in videos before. I'm gonna once I can kind of like sit down and think about things some more and mess around with some stuff, I'm going to finally do junk wax Jeopardy. I know I've been talking about it for the last year and haven't done it yet, but I really want to do it because I think it'd be super fun. So we'll do junk wax Jeopardy hopefully in the next couple weeks. If I can figure out how to do like Streamlabs or whatever, and I don't know. I've never messed around with that stuff, so I have no idea how to use it. But if we could do that and get a few contestants, like 3 contestants that want to win some junk wax cards. I don't even know what the first place prize will be yet. Something cool though. But we'll do junk wax Jeopardy, and Brittany will be Vanna White. Austin Farmer says, but first G.I. Joe. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen there, buddy. Maybe someday. Puckett, All-Star, off-center pretty bad. Another Ozzie Smith All-Star. Tons of repeat cards. Jeff Juden is definitely a new bad omen. I think we've seen like 6 of that card now. To add insult to injury, I don't like Jeff Juden. And another Sabo, that kind of makes up for it. G.I. Joe in 2030. The video will be out. By that time, we'll all have dementia and everyone will have forgot about it. So, Tom Kelly again screwed us over in the last box. No Thomas yet. No, I think the only rookie we saw so far was Bernie Williams. Ryan Petro says graded no name on front Thomas for sale in Malvern, PA right now. Only $6,000. Wow, that's pretty awesome. So let me ask you guys a question. If it were up to you and you had $6,000, would you buy a 1951 Bowman Mantle rookie card, or would you buy the Frank Thomas NNOF front? Because I saw somebody selling, I want to say a PSA 3 Mantle 51 Bowman for six grand, around $6,000 today on the marketplace. So would you buy the Mantle or the NNOF front? What would it be? AF says Mantle. I think everyone is probably going to say Mantle. Such a legendary card. Joe's Card Corral. Mantle or 2 chicks at the same time. Kevin Mitchell All-Star. Yeah, I think I'd have to go with the Mantle as well. I think there was somebody selling like a PSA 1 for like $2,000. Yeah, that'd be sick to own that card. This card looks like it's fake. I don't know. Cal Daniels. I don't know if we've seen that one yet. Mantle 51 rookie card for $6,000, or no name on front for $6,000. Chuck Chicago. Dave McAllister says Jose Canseco's. I wonder if it's the same Dave McAllister that I know around here. It might be. Maybe it's Kevin McAllister's brother, since we're all talking about Home Alone. We're like halfway done here. About halfway done, and still mourning over not finding the error card, but oh well. 52 Mantle on a PSA 1 is over $10,000. I know it's crazy that the rookie card is so much less than the 52 Mantle. I guess the 52 Mantle tops is so much more, I don't know, iconic, I guess, and well known. I think a lot of people think the tops is his rookie card, is his actual rookie card. You know, actually people that aren't collectors, I should say. Big Mac All-Star. Chet Lemon says no name on front is coming. If we pull the no name on front out of one of these packs, Chet, I will PayPal you $100. Hold me to it if that actually happens. Ozzie Smith. Todd R says Mantle rookie or a used Benz. I'd have to go with Mantle rookie on that one. Chet Lemon, you can make out here. You could definitely make out here. Spanky LaValliere, I always liked him. He was a huge TMNT fan. Like his locker in Pittsburgh was full of like plush TMNT dolls and stuff. It's pretty awesome. So always real pumped on that. Bo Jackson. Mike says 52 Mantle or 2007 Ford Fusion. I would probably take the baseball cards over cars any day, unless, of course, it's a DeLorean. Now, if we're talking an actual, what is that, 1982 DeLorean JMC, I'm going to go with that over Mantle rookie card or Frank Thomas NNOF front, because I want that much more so than a lot of other things in life. I saw one on Craigslist like a year or two ago for like $30,000. I was actually looking on eBay for some of them too, and that seems like what they sell for is like 30 grand. 85, it was 85. With Mr. Fusion. Yeah, that'd be so sick. Like, have a little fender bender and end up dead. Hit a curb, end up in the morgue. Like, no protection, but they're such sweet cars. Lasorda All-Star insert. Aaron's White Knight says, dinner with Waffen, Sabo, Plunk, or your face kicked in by a bunch of Mexican kids. Probably have to choose the latter on that one. Speaking of Plunk, there he is. Jody says, you'll try to put a set together after all these and wind up needing someone like Stan Belinda. Yeah, that'd be my luck, honestly. Nolan Ryan. Earl Cunningham. I don't think he ever even played in the major leagues. Maybe like one season. The no name on front, what is it worth? At the absolute lowest end of the spectrum, a few $1,000. There's Swindell again. I wouldn't trust buying a no name on front though, unless it's graded. Probably buy, I don't know, SGC or PSA, just because of all the counter. There's so many counterfeit fits out there. Austin Farmer blocked somebody. I don't know who it was. Probably someone that was like just talking a bunch of shit on us opening junk wax. I feel like that's usually what it is. Like, you're an asshole. All you do is open junk wax. Like, buy some newer cards and look for autographs. No thanks. There's a Yaz, horribly off center. WJ says, how much for the Sabo? Or for the Sabo? Trying to get caught up on some of these. The no-name Sabo is what he's asking for. Hey, Stewie Hunts, what's happening, man? Thank you for joining us. Brandon Aldop says, I hate newer cards. I don't like them either, but I don't know. I buy packs of them here. Like, I'll buy the clearance packs to try to find short prints and, like, rookies I don't have, but that's it. I'd much rather open older 90s packs than anything newer. This is my personal preference, though. Sosa rookie card again. I'm trying to find some cool different sets for us to look for some unique stuff in. Waffen again, of course. It's kind of tough with older cards because you look in the 90s and the majority of it is all cards that will probably be bricked up. So it's tough to figure out which ones to do. 93 score will be tomorrow night for the Jeter rookie. I'm hoping that those aren't bricked. I can't remember them being bricked before, but you never know. Chuck Chicago Watt and the Bane of Jabs. Todd R says, John, the Thomas Carter punch your boss in the face. Oh, probably the latter on that one too, man. Honestly, especially after the way things have been lately. Jeffrey Drew, how you doing, buddy? Tony Gwynn, 89 All-Star card. 93 Pinnacle. You know what? I was trying to get a box of those on eBay yesterday, and I ended up forgetting about the auction. I was so pissed. And there was a box of 95 Bowman Jumbo that ended today, and they sold for like $55. And I was watching it, and I was like, oh, here we go. I can try to finally pull the Vladdy Guerrero rookie card out of here. And for like a cheap price, and the break could be cheap for everybody, you know. And then I forgot about the auction. It ended, and I hated myself. Todd Zeal again. Not one Frank Thomas in this box. What gives? Not a single one. That's crazy. George Brett, he's even pissed about it. Oh, we were getting close to the end. Just gonna start ripping all these open. Save some time. Somebody searched it. Yeah, they must have did something. Hojo All-Star card. Pepino, man. No Frank Thomas is ludicrous. I know, especially for a rack box. Triple the amount of chances and not finding a Thomas. Hey, Tommy T-Bone, thanks, man. Yeah, it's nice to be able to go back and rip older packs that don't stick together. Especially after doing that 94 break last week. I was like exhausted having to pry those cards apart after the whole box, chiseling them apart. Todd R says, search rack packs. Yeah, what gives? Another Yaz. Early 90s score does stick together. I'm hoping that one doesn't. I bought that 93 score box at the National last year or this summer. It's sealed, so I'm sure they bought it off somebody. So it all depends on what kind of atmosphere it was stored in. So we'll see, but that's why I like buying boxes from the Honey Hole, because the way his are stored, I've never had one to stick together, any card stick together, and I've never had a search box. Chuck 93, tomorrow's 93 score, not select. I wish it was select. I was actually trying to get a box of those too. They've obviously gone up in value as well. All right. Got half the stack ripped open here. Austin Farmer says, here's a question, John. Would you give up your entire collection for one no name on front? No, I would not. I don't think I could do that. The name on front would probably be worth more than my collection, I would think. Because most of my collection is 80s and 90s cards. I mean, I have rookies from like the 60s and 70s and stuff, but none of them are really graded, so I'd imagine that would be worth more, but still, I don't think I would do it. And our celebrity buddy Ron Jeremy is in here. Bobby Valentine. Little bit awkward. Nolan Ryan, 5,000 Ks. Two of them in the same pack. Kind of different there. Still no Frank Thomas, but we did get a Dan Quisenberry. And that's all that matters. Hey, Lou Rock, what's happening? Joe's card crew. I need to talk business with Ron. He just came from the glory hole. Another Maddox. Yaz All-Star card. All right, you guys have been asking for live auctions. You want to stick around? We'll auction all these off one by one after the video is over. 7-day live stream coming up. Joe Yankee, I love this chat. Henders. It did get real adult in here real quick. Joy of precision, that's hilarious. Joe Yankee, yes, auctions. I want all the Sabos. There are plenty of them in here, man. Plenty of Sabos and no Frank Thomas. However, scale is always the indicator card for the Griffey, and it's a scab card again. Freaking scab card. I want the actual corrected version. 0 to 100 real quick. We've seen a lot of crap cards lately. I think we're due for something. Maybe we're due for the no name on front, but now that Ron Jeremy's not here anymore, I don't know if we're going to pull it. I think the luck went out the door when he left. Patrick Wallace says, I don't know why, but I hated getting those 89 All-Star cards straight to the bicycle tires. I never had too many of them. Those were only available in rack packs. Sandberg All-Star card. It's going to take me forever to go through these and see if there's any errors. I don't even know if I really want to. A lot of Bo Jacksons and no No Thomas in this box. Joy Precision says, I've never seen an anyone front pulled. How sick would that be if it happened here? That would be freaking awesome, man. I don't want to give up yet. I mean, after tonight, I'm going to give up for a little while. But I hope that one day I'll be able to pull that card. Maybe I'm just living in a fantasy and that'll never happen, but you never know. I'm already getting tired of looking at these tonight. Dustin Lee, Albert Bell, second year. Ryan Sandberg. Dennis Cook. Always looked so angry on all his cards. Nolan Ryan K's card again. Two of them, Baines. Come on. AF says, when I was a kid, I thought in the Christmas classic movie A Year Without a Santa Claus, they said in a song, we'll build a snowman with Eddie Murray. That'd be pretty awesome. What was it? What were they really saying? Eddie Murphy. I don't know if I've ever seen that movie before. I feel like now it's that time of the year I have to watch Ernest Saves Christmas. I don't think I've seen that in a long time, and it just popped in my head. My tradition every year is to watch Beavis and Butthead do Christmas on Christmas Eve. It's a Miserable Life. Love that episode. Been doing that for, I don't even know. It's probably been like 20 years now since I started that tradition. That's my only Christmas tradition is watching Beavis and Butthead do Christmas. Pretty bad, I know. AF says they actually said we'll build a snowman our very first. Way off. I can kind of see how you could think that, though. Joe Yankee says, Ernest Saves Christmas is funny as hell. I love that guy. Yeah, rest in peace to Ernest P. Worrell. Ripken. Not seeing any, like, really Hall of Famers or anything, for the most part. No rookies we're looking for. No Larry Walker in this so far. We might have found a Sosa. I can't remember because my brain is fried from looking at so many of these in such a short amount of time. Chuck says, need a Thomas. We definitely do. Yeah, I definitely missed Jim Varney. Ernest Goes to Jail was awesome, too. I remember seeing that at theaters when I was a little kid. I was so pumped. I remember like, it was yesterday seeing like the intro to Ernest Goes to Jail. I'm like so excited. Hey, OPG. Ernest Scared Stupid. That was a creepy movie. I remember watching that and like, I don't know if I like turned it off the first time I watched it because I was just so creeped out by the trolls or what. Johnson's second year. A bunch of buckos in a row there. I would have been stoked on that in 1990. Bonds. Case, cards, and comics. You missed it. We pulled a no name on front, and it was mass hysteria in here. See you later, Brett. So I'm looking for a second one right now. Yeah, I cannot believe we pulled that. It was insane. So insane. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't pull it. I probably just jinxed myself saying that, and now I'll never pull it as long as I live. Oh my. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi, Case. I appreciate it, man. Maybe someday we will pull that. Not giving up yet. Not just yet. Even though I'm sure a lot of people are probably hoping that I do because they're tired of looking at these. I didn't ban anyone. I've been having a hard time keeping up with the stream between that and ripping all these open. No name Sable in front is worth more. It probably. Come on. I couldn't even build up suspense for it. I didn't even see it coming. Finally, Frank Thomas. Where have you been the entire time, man? Where have you been? And no air variation on that Thomas. Still cool, though. I love that card. Jeremy says $10,000 later. Yeah, I got to draw a cap. I think right now I'm still under $100. I bought a jumbo box and a cello box. And I think it cost me like, I don't know, 70 or 80 bucks. So, small price to pay for eternal happiness finding the Frank Thomas no name on front. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't go up Once I get to like a couple $100, then I'm just gonna just give up the search. I don't know if I could live with myself. I spent like $500 on 90 Topps cards. I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't do it. So I think I might actually buy a case. And if I don't find one in the case, then I'm just gonna say, the hell with it. It's not meant to be. I'm done. There's a Canseco, Chris Bolton. Chuck says I can get you a Thomas NNOF front reprint. I saw those on eBay recently for like $5. I thought about buying one just to have it. Todd says supposedly there are less than 200 of the airs out there. That's what I was saying too. Hey, what's up, Dave Durango? And Jay says you would need to pull 50,000 regular Thomas before you pull an NNOF front. Yeah, that's like kind of what the odds are. But like I said, that dude that did it on YouTube recently, he bought, what, 3 cases? So it's 60 boxes and pulled one out of like the 3rd box or something like that. That's just hearsay, but BITG backs up the claim of that, so. In retrospect, you could buy one case. That guy could have bought one case, got lucky, opened 3 boxes, and found an NNOF front, you know, and spent $200. So you never know. It's always a possibility, I guess. Just a crazy possibility. We're down to 3 packs of this never-ending 90 Topps marathon. Jace, is that video on eBay? I don't know if it is or not. That was supposedly on Back in the Game Collecting's channel, or they were talking about it. I didn't see the video though, but he was in here earlier tonight and backed it up. He's a trustworthy guy, so I definitely believe that it happened. Dave says, talking about Jeff Lewis. Gem mail. Somebody sent John some more 90 Topps boxes. Jay Hadley definitely hooked it up for this one. I don't think he's still in here. Classic cards. What's happening, man? What is that? Frank Viola, what are you doing, man? Come on. Jeff Lewis pulled one from a case he got in Michigan, Dave says. That's supposedly the hot spot for him. That's who I was referring to. Couldn't think of his name, though. This crap rack packs opening all terrible. Jeff Lewis, if you're out there, I commend you, man. You are definitely admired. Maybe it's a good sign. This last rack pack is like glued shut. It's either a good sign or somebody searched it. Never know. Maybe I'm just too hopeful. All right. Down to the bare bones here. And Dave Stewart, 2 of his All-Star cards, making him on the Bad Omen watch list. Resealed. Somebody beat me to it 30 years ago. We're going to speed right through these and go about our lives and never talk about this night again. And the awful shame and defeat. Maybe not yet. Will Clark, All-Star. A. Bartlett Giamatti. Great guy. Left this too early. I always loved that card when I was younger, even though it was like creased up in like 3 spots. Dave says I'm going to get a case and pull one. You know what? I've been thinking about getting a case. I definitely may do that here soon. There's a Sosa rookie card again. There's that Stan Melinda that somebody said I'd be missing. Yeah, I could probably put together like 60 of these sets now. Jody says rack box of shame. Yeah, this one wasn't too great. 1 Frank Thomas, 1 Griffey Gold Cup so far. Austin says, jumbo box 90 Topps on eBay. I'm finding it's $40. If it's legit, I'll send one your way in January to get 2020 start off right, Jono. You don't got to do that, Austin. You're not got to do that at all, man. Do not expect you to send me nothing. That package you sent me last weekend or over the weekend was freaking awesome. Oh yeah, I need to send you something out tomorrow, I think, Austin. Some cards I found for you over the weekend. Nothing too crazy, but some stuff I'm hoping that you'll need for your PC. If you let me know anything old you collect, Austin, let me know via email or something. And I don't know if you do collect older cards, like 80s and 90s stuff. Todd R says, did you know the one guy pulled 4 of the 06 Topps Alex Gordon era from Walmart in Iowa? That's pretty freaking awesome. Hunter B says, love the Ghostbusters movies coming out next year. Yeah, next June that'll be out. Dave Stewart. Bernie Williams, rookie coming up. Looks like all the best cards are like in this last stack. Saw Gonzalez rookie card in there and a bunch of all-star cards. Yount. Maybe that's a good sign. Bernie Williams rookie card. Dave says Dave Stewart is my godfather. I hope that you're serious. That would be pretty freaking awesome. Roger McDowell. There's BGO, a Ripken, a Boggs. This would have been a hot pack back in 1990. Juan Gonzalez rookie card. Chet Lemon, he was in here. I don't know what happened to him. I think he left us. And the final stack. Ron Darling. I can't like hold my arms up anymore. Like there's like literally like towers of 90 Tops surrounding my phone right now. It's pretty bad. I need to get a cleanup crew in here. Rob Deere with the mullet. Last stack, last pack magic. I'm dropping cards everywhere. No Thomas, no name on front. Oh, it's a tough pill to swallow. But maybe we'll continue this someday in the future. That was a box I had laying around, so I wanted to rip it open for a while. But that's it. A mountain of junk wax, rack pack wrappers, and just this room is looking pretty bad. Just stuff everywhere. But that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go and relax and try to think about not pulling the name on front out of 3 boxes in a row. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow night at probably like 8:30, 9 o'clock for 93 score box looking for the Jeter. So thanks again, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.